everybody. Welcome back to the Rewind here on Wayward World Studios. I'm Thumali. That's Thumal. I'm in the holiday mood today. It is the last episode of the Rewind in 2025. That's kind of crazy. We had a really crazy year this year. Um, and I can't wait to get into it. And I can't wait to get into it with my guest right now. She's been an avid supporter of Thumali, an avid supporter of the pod, the shapeshifter of Seattle, the queen of Kawaii. Uh, Please welcome to the podcast stage, Queen Kitty Vixen. How you doing, Kitty girl? Yeah. I think did you make like a bop sound because I did not pick up at all.
Oh,
It just looked like you were just like it's not picking up at all, girl.
I
But we
guess it
get it.
was too high a frequency.
Yeah, too high like Mariah Carey, you know.
Mm-hmm. Broke some glass somewhere.
Exactly. How are you doing, girl?
Good. So tired with this season, but still good. Alive.
Yeah. Without getting into it or doxing you or anything, but
Mhm.
what do you do outside of drag? Like as far as work, is it like retail or?
Yes, so I work retail. I have my own business. I produce shows besides starring in shows and drag. And I also help my husband with his business.
Oh, you're married?
Yes.
Girl, I tried to stalk you. Like usually I like stalking people on Facebook and stuff, but
Uh-huh.
I could not find your government name anywhere. And I didn't want to be like, "Hey Kitty, what's your government name? Let me look into it."
Yeah, I do have a little bit of info about me on my personal, but even
Mhm.
then it's like queer coded, you know?
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Well, I'm excited to get into it. Yeah, I had no idea you were married though. Like that's so cute.
Yeah, there I have so much info to give you.
Yeah. Well, let's get right into it. Kitty, tell the wayward eyes out there, who's Kitty Vixen?
Kitty Vixen, a shapeshifter, a weeb, a geek. Some people say I'm a weirdo, some people say I'm unpredictable. I just say I'm fun.
Mhm. Yeah, I love your drag so much. It's very alternative, very kawaii, which we haven't really had on the show before. You're influenced a lot by the Morichan, Hello Kitty universe. No, it's not Morichan, sorry, it's Sanrio. Yeah,
Yeah, Sanria,
yeah,
Sanria.
Sanrio, Hello Kitty, and there's the other one too. The more dark one. What's her name?
Kuromi.
Kuromi, yes. I actually have a Kuromi pin on my work desk.
Ooh.
It came the nurses came with a box of pins, and I was like Kuromi. I was like, you know what? In my mind, this makes me think of Kitty Vixen. You know, so
You got
I'm gonna keep around
taste.
it. Yeah, I don't know too much about it, but Hello Kitty. I have a little bit of exposure to her, mostly because I go to Universal Studios, and Universal Studios has
The
the
Hello
Hello
Kitty store.
Hello Kitty store, the Hello Kitty restaurant.
Hmm.
And you've been to Los Angeles too. So have you gotten a chance to check out the Hello Kitty store over there?
Yeah, I'm actually from LA. I was born and
Oh,
raised in East LA, and I've used to have a Universal Pass, so I was there all
oh,
the time.
oh, that's so cool. The Hello Kitty Cafe is actually a new addition. I think it
Yeah,
just
it's
opened.
brand new.
Yeah.
I've only been to the Toadstool Cafe. I haven't been to the Sanrio Cafe.
Okay.
I will though.
Oh no, for sure. What gets you into that kawaii side? If you don't mind me asking, as an Arab, what's your
I,
ethnicity?
I
You can.
am Mexican,
Okay.
from my mother's side. I don't know my sperm donor side. Like that is like who knows what the hell he is.
Okay.
But yeah, growing up in LA, I got into like so many different vibes and stuff and got into anime and that like tumbled over to cosplaying. On my daily outfits, it's very like Harajuku, goth, Lolita, all that stuff. So I'm like really into it. That's why you can see the influence in my drag.
Yeah, no, I see that so much. Just recently, you were in a like the way I describe it, you're at a holiday house party, like the holidays, like gift exchange. You posted on your Instagram, and you were kind of like Victorian, the house down. Like you looked like a Victorian child, which I was like, oh, this looks a little different, like kind of Victorian doll vibes. Am I wrong there?
No, you have the right energy. Rococo. It
Mhm,
was I was wearing Baby the Starshine Bright with
mhm.
like blonde uh curly hair. Yeah, I dress like that a lot outside of drag.
Hmm.
It's very much like EGL, Harajuku fashion. Like
Hmm.
I have a closet stuffed with dresses.
Yeah, I think it's so interesting that it's like it's brown people that are really into like anime and stuff like that. Like I love anime. Like I'm not like super obsessive. Like I'll watch, One Piece. Oh, of course you, but like I I just remember as a kid mainly like being really really into it. Like I watched Death Note. Um Anohana. Have you ever seen Anohana?
I've heard of like I do watch and hear about a lot. Like I
Okay.
can talk about stuff as if I've watched it, but I just read and watch a lot. But
Yeah.
I mainly try to not watch heteronormative stuff
No, that's
unless
fair.
it's like very like cool.
Hmm. Yeah, Anohana is very sad. I don't remember what it was about. I think it was about a dead
She
friend, and
died.
yeah, she died.
Yeah.
Oh, she died.
Oh.
But I just remember being like, "Oh, this is so depressing." And like whenever I wanted to cry, like I'll just watch that show. Like it's been a long time since I've seen it.
I think there was a movie, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was either a limited series or a movie. It's been so long. I do love One Piece. Like
Mm,
I think One Piece is queer coded enough, even though a lot of straight people like it. There's something
mhm.
gay about it,
There's trans
Nami.
people in there. There's
Oh
a
yeah.
trans man in it.
Yeah, the one that looks like Frankenfurter. The
Oh, that one
clocky.
too.
Oh, that one
But
too. They have more.
they have a yeah, I haven't watched again, I haven't watched it, but I know a lot about it. They're doing a reboot.
Mhm.
There's the live action. I know.
Yeah. Well, I just like I knew the Frankenfurter looking one, and I was like,
Hmm.
girl, the one gay representation is like a clocky diva
Ally.
ally. Exactly. Um, but no, that's so cool. I love your aesthetic so much.
Thank you.
I think a lot of people like misunderstand it. Not you specifically, but like just that type of drag. Just recently, actually, in Las Vegas, you actually got turned down from the Drag Race Live thing, which I thought was bullshit, and you were
It
very
was
upset about it.
insane. Like it was the thing that hurt me the most, I think, is like when one lady was like, "What you're doing is not drag," and I was like, "Okay, okay, calm down. Don't curse her out. Like the Rue girls are right there. Like don't make a fool out of yourself."
Mhm,
And it got me so pissed. Like all they had to do was like, I don't know, comp my ticket or like be nice about it, you know? Like my husband was like taking the role of like trying to be a mediator, and they made me wipe my makeup off, and I was like, I literally have just as much as makeup as they do on stage. The only difference is my skin color on my face is white, but
mhm,
it's the same difference. And they were like, no, you're doing like war paint, you're doing like this whole other thing. And I was like, it was really frustrating. I didn't get compensated, but it's whatever.
mhm. Did you end
No,
up going to it?
I did take off my makeup.
Mhm.
I also had like tickets to meet the cast, which was infuriating. And one of the girls was like, "You still look fine. Meet them." And I felt at that point, I feel like they were just making fun of me.
Oh, that
I felt
sucks.
like it was just like straight people not understanding, obviously.
Mhm,
But just remembering it is kind of like another thing, like you were saying, like unintentionally or intentionally devaluating my drag. Like it's not valuable in their eyes because it's not
mhm.
like female impersonation or something. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
thinking.
No, I think that you're exactly right. Like that's just the problem that non-drag race people have, like you get a lot of like because drag race is so mainstream and they've highlighted like a certain type of drag and you get kind of the weirdos like you get your I hate quoting her or I hate mentioning her but like she kind of pioneered it but like Sharon Needles you get
Hmm.
like your Sharon Needle you get your Nymphia Wind like the kooky people. Evie Oddly is another one that I think even by the fandom standard, like she gets shit on a lot too for her
Hmm.
aesthetic. But like it's just I don't know. It's so unfortunate that like other people just don't see the drag or the exaggeration part of like what you're trying to do rather than oh it's war paint or war
Yeah, and
paint.
I told them like literally Got Mick has been on the show and they do the same thing. And they
Hmm.
were like, "Who's that?" And I was like,
Dang.
"Okay, I'm not." I'm not gonna do anything talking to these people,
Nah, that's crazy.
unfortunately.
How long have you been doing drag?
I started in 2022.
Oh, okay. So
Mhm.
you're kind of new. Like
Mhm.
it's been about 3 years.
I'm
But
yeah, yeah. I'm not a bedroom queen like some people have told me. The only
mhm,
reason is my aesthetic is high because you've seen my casual wear. It's
mhm.
very extreme, so I
Yeah.
have high standards.
Yeah. Where do those high standards come from, you think?
I think just like growing up poor and like growing up like never having much and then like finally being an adult with money, you're like, okay, like let's take it to what I wanted all along, with my
Mhm,
fashion, with like my aesthetic, with my taste. And my problem is that I like a lot of stuff. I don't like
mhm,
just one thing. That's why it's
mhm.
very shapeshifty.
Yeah. Be honest with me. And as a broke diva with a lot of debt, like
hmm
is it bad or is the debt bad on your end or are you
Well, let's just say
without getting into it? Yeah.
I I don't have anything to spend right now because of the holidays. So if you didn't get a birthday, Christmas present, too bad. It's not happening.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'm kind of working off my debt and it's just like I love spending too. I literally have that mentality as well of like, oh yeah, I grew up poor, but now I have money and let me do all these extravagant things.
Well, mighty, I'll pay you in blocks.
Exactly, exactly. It was so funny looking at your Instagram account. You had this Teletubby look, and I was looking at the date, 2023. I was at that DragCon that you were at when you did the Teletubby look.
Oh my God, what a small world.
Yeah,
It
I wasn't
was
in.
LA, right?
Yeah, I was in
Okay.
LA. Yeah, I was not in drag at the time. Like, I wasn't even a drag queen. I wasn't even doing the podcast. Like, I kind of had a hiatus from the show for a little
Mm.
bit. And no, it's just kind of funny that there was Seattle Divas. Did you meet Irene when she was doing her
Yeah,
stuff?
I met Irene. She didn't recognize me, but it's okay.
That's fair.
Uh, yeah, I went to her booth. Her booth was free, so that was like really helpful for me to meet. Because like, as much as I want to support all these divas, and I do support like everybody. It's kind of hard on my wallet.
That's fair. No, you've been to all of them. You went to all the drag cons. And now like are you planning to go to the Chicago thing that they're doing?
No, I don't have money to go. I
That's
was
fair.
hoping to vend next year at the next DragCon. I signed up and
Ah.
everything because I have my store, Keep Kawaii.
Mhm.
And I was signed up. I was paying a deposit. I got back to them a couple times because they went MIA, and it's not happening. So
Dang. Did you get your money back?
I believe it was just on hold. So I think they still have it. I have to double check on that.
Oh, okay. I
But
hope
yeah.
you I hope DragCon can come back. I was like kind of anticipating it coming back and it was very sad. If I knew 2024 was the last time DragCon was going to be in LA, like I would have gone. I did plan to go. I just I kind of it's a long story. It's not like a personal story or anything. Let's
Mhm.
just say like I just mismanaged my money at that time and I
Mm.
was just like maybe I shouldn't go to DragCon this year.
Long story short, you stuck a whole bag of jelly beans up your.
Exactly. You can cuss on the show too. You could say
Oh, thank
hi.
God. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm always scared because
No.
like I don't know what people can say.
Yeah. Have you done a podcast like this before?
Not necessarily. No, I've done like live stuff, but never
Uh,
like digital stuff.
okay. Yeah. Well, tell me a little bit more about your drag. Like, how did you get into the scene? Like, because you started in 2022. That was
Yes.
kind of like peak. Well, not peak. We were coming at the end of COVID, or at
hmm
least the lockdowns anyway.
hmm
How did you get your foot in the door?
So I loved drag ever forever before the program. So I started watching live drag shows in LA and I was like, "Oh, I like this. There's queer people, there's artistry. I would go like in Lolita fashion to shows and then I would started to deep dive into here. And then I moved to Dallas and I saw some of like different drag there. It was very
Mhm.
different from LA and Seattle. But then when I got back, I saw more of a hodgepodge mix in Seattle when I moved back here. And I went to the scene, I went everywhere, and then I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to see that. I want to be behind, the front row seats.
Mm,
So then I stuck my foot in the door in a competition at the Comeback in Sodo in Seattle. And from there, people started seeing me and like started booking me.
mm.
And it got really exciting. Like, I'm very proud to say that in the first year of doing drag, I got booked in Osaka, Japan to perform for Pride over there.
Wow.
But yeah, like I'm just so willing to do everything that I feel like that really helps, getting out there, getting booked, getting seen. Like I'm down.
Yeah.
Not that I'm specifically for one thing only. Like it's hard to explain. I want to do everything.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
No, yeah. No, being like going to Osaka and performing, that's crazy.
It was wild. It was my longest mix ever. It was like I think a Halloween number.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I like ooky spooky.
Yeah, well, I could tell. I feel like you'd be into that. That and
Yeah.
like, are you like into the Christmas like holiday like vibe?
I don't like Christmas, but I don't mind celebrating. I don't
Oh.
mind Christmas numbers. One of my favorite Christmas numbers is a Jinx song, Passive Aggressive Christmas. I always sing it live every December.
Hmm.
So I'm not against it, but my favorite one is Halloween.
Oh.
Halloween, I'm always down. The weather's nice, the aesthetic. I
Hmm.
love doing bloody stuff.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I think I love the aesthetic of Christmas, and I love how Christmas can be a time of gathering and like connecting with people.
mhm.
Um, Not necessarily a fan of the Jesus's birthday, even though technically it's not Jesus's birthday.
Yeah,
Um,
we can get in. That's a whole nother can of worms, honey.
yeah, I don't care. I just love Santa Claus and like I just love I love the vibes. Let's get into some more of your stuff too, because like
hmm
you have a store, Keep
hmm
Kawaii.
Yes.
What do you do on there? I looked at the website and like you have your own graphic designs, your own merch that you sell. Is that you? Like, is that your
Yes,
merch?
it's a pullover.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
It's with
Oh my
my
God.
original mascot. I have two, well, technically three mascots. I have a they them character, Amo, um, a femboy, and then the Cyclops May,
Hmm.
which actually she actually has her own account. She's a cosplayer, but yeah, I make a
Oh.
lot of my own stuff. There's only a couple things that I sent to be made, but everything else, like the
Mm.
earrings, the stickers, the embroidered stuff, the heat transferred stuff, I make it all.
Do you bring other people on like to sell it at your store?
I collaborate with other artists to
Oh,
like
I see.
bring some of my designs to life because I like their aesthetic. Like the Cyclops stuff, I usually work with a specific artist from Japan called Zombie Miso. But usually I'm the one selling everything. I make everything. I've vended at drag shows, at markets around here, at markets in LA, at Anime Expo, Soccer Con. Like I
Wow.
vend anywhere I can. I will not say no to vending if I can afford it and if it's free. I love vending if it's free.
Mhm.
The better for the community.
Oh yeah,
But
the
yeah,
better for your wallet.
yeah, better for my wallet too. I love doing like queer stuff, kawaii stuff, goth stuff.
Mhm.
Besides like the regular casual stuff, I also like making like accessories. You've seen I love doing stickers. I do my own drag merch.
Mhm.
I've also collaborated with a couple artists to bring my drag looks into an artist form.
Mhm.
I do draw, I do design, but I can't do it digitally.
Oh, okay.
I don't have the patience.
No, that's fair.
Mhm.
It's digital drawing. I kind of leaned into that a little bit recently with like the podcast and everything, but it is such like pen and paper is just so much better. Like it just makes more sense to me.
It's so much fun.
Hmm. Yeah. What inspired you to make a store? Like, were you just like making a lot of merch that people loved and wanted to buy off you, and you were just like, oh, I can sell these actually.
Well, it kind of started with like conventions with anime conventions. I would go and I actually have a lot of friends who would vend and I was like just like drag. I got curious and I jumped into it. I made a couple of shirts with my characters. Um made a website and then I was like, okay, let's just do it. And from there on, I have so many designs that I haven't had the time or the patience or money to like get into. But since I make everything, it's a little easier.
Mhm.
But I just want to make everything. I want to make uh more designs. I also recently, these past couple of years, I started making more queer stuff
Mhm.
with like bringing back slurs and using it for like punk metal fashion. I don't know if
Yeah,
you've seen it around
th- I,
Seattle. People have
I've
my shirts and
faggot.
beanies. Yes, love faggots. Love.
Yeah,
I'm an ally. I love
exact. I
faggots.
love that. Yeah, no, that
Yeah,
shirt.
and
I need to get one.
dykes.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm coming up with more another collection coming out soon. Again, with like the whole hecticness of like producing the show that's coming up in February, like
Hmm.
working on my retail job, like managing. I have to do so much.
Hmm.
One woman show, honey, one woman show.
Yeah, no, yeah, you have your hands in a lot of pots. I mean,
Mhm.
like I can't imagine like running a store. I know of Osti Cosmetics, and he runs she runs her store. Um she's actually working on a few a new palette. You know, you guys should connect. Yeah, you
Yeah, send me the.
how about a Kitty Vixen makeup palette?
Oh, girl, I've
Yeah.
been wanting to do makeup. I
Hmm.
actually had that in the works, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and I'm
Hmm.
like, I don't have, I guess, the wide availability of selling it to people. Like, it
Hmm.
has to be very specific because I've noticed that I have a lot of different types of merchandise with drag merch, kawaii merch, and punk merch, and accessories and stickers and keychains and all that stuff.
Hmm.
But you never know what's going to sell, when, where, and sometimes it's just some stuff is just sitting there,
Hmm.
and I'm like, I want people to buy it, but I need to
Yeah.
make money.
Yeah. No, you should do like I think you would I'm surprised you haven't done makeup sooner. I know it's expensive and everything, but like
Yeah,
I feel like that would be the next step.
yeah, I definitely want to make makeup. I want to make music. But I have very high standards in aesthetics. It needs to be like perfect. It needs to be not just representative of my brand, but like I would literally use it every day. Like this, I made it and it's so freaking comfortable. Like
Hmm.
I've fucking used to sleep in it.
Oh yeah. No, I love that.
It's yeah, you have to love what you make. Just like in
Hmm.
my drag, my merchandise, I generally love everything I make. And if I don't love it, I'm not gonna release it.
Oh yeah, I need to make you see, I haven't made any Wayward World Studios like merch. I we used to have
I can help
like
you. I've made
oh
merch for other drag queens and shows. I got you.
well,
Mhm.
let's figure it out. Let's do some
Yeah.
Thumali. That's my goal for 2026. I want to make some new outfits.
Hmm.
I want to make at least two outfits.
Okay, word.
Head to toe like type deal. Um, and I
Stressful.
also yeah, very stressful. But you know, it's two. Like most people can do like 10 or 20. I figured
Ooh,
I don't know, like rich people. Like
I
I don't
guess
know.
valid.
Yeah, I also just don't have a lot of drag. I only have the one houndstooth outfit.
Hmm.
Um, it's just a lot to get in drag. I don't do shows.
Hmm.
Um, like that's the other thing. Like I'm really thought I would be moving to Seattle because when I move to Seattle, I feel like I'll be doing more shows. Like I'll want
Hmm.
to put myself out there more because there's
Hmm.
like more avenues to perform. Spokane doesn't really have anything. Like it's just
No, I've heard.
yeah, it's very nothing boots.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll
but
recommend you once you get here. I know
yeah,
people,
well, yeah, Miss Mimi Gina.
community.
Yeah, that's the great thing about the show. Like I've connected with so many Seattle people, so that's been very helpful as well. But yeah, the other thing is like I want to push the podcast more and like do merch and stuff. So maybe we can do a cute T-shirt or a cute Thumali thing. Are
Yes.
you familiar with Faye?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
from Bellingham.
yes, I booked her for my very first show that I produced here in
Oh.
Marysville.
Mhm.
Yeah, she was in my brunch.
Yeah.
Love Faye.
Her fiance, Andy, he commissioned me like I don't know if you've seen it like on my Instagram, but like it was all three of my looks that I've done. like in drag. One of my like my Arabic look, my houndstooth, and this Y2K one that like ish that I kind of had, and it was inspired by. Are you familiar with the Numa Numa song?
Numan,
Preste, yeah, preste bene, Numa
Numa
Numa,
Numa Ne.
it mighty,
Numa
yeah.
Numa Gay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like a European song. It was a meme like in like the early 2000s or something. And
Ooh.
like the album cover is based off of that European thing, and it's all three of my looks standing right in front of the Kingdom Tower in Saudi Arabia. So very
Come on,
Arabic.
representation.
Yeah, I was like, well, I'm the Jackie Kennedy of Saudi Arabia, so we got to like put some rep in there. And in my mind, I'm like, I could sell that as like a print or something. That was really
Yeah.
nice. And then there was also Daisha, I think that's her name. She does a lot of commissions for drag queens. I think like she kind of headhunts people, and she headhunted me, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I like her out designs, and she did like my Bog Witch drawing. So I keep seeing these. I'm like, I can do merch out of these.
Yeah,
But
especially since you own the copyrights. That's my thing with when I work with queens. I've done Mia's, I've done Scarlett's. It's
mhm.
like I will work with you as long as like you own your image and that artwork or photograph, whatever you want to do. As
Yeah,
long as you own it, I'm down to work with you because I don't want
yeah,
logistical problems.
yeah. I think Andy wouldn't mind. I don't know. The Daisha one, I paid the personal rights to. I didn't pay the commercial.
Yay,
So, uh,
smart.
yeah. So because it was cheaper. But no, we can make maybe some original stuff. So that would be kind of fun. I think for the most part, I own everything on the pod. I think the background that people see, the moving background, is a stock image from Motion Array. Um, but like I put it all together. Like I think of graphic design like a big collage. You know, you're
Mhm.
putting things together, not exactly copying, but not exactly
Yeah, yeah. I
like
used to do
stealing.
graphic design and it's a little
Mhm.
tedious.
Hmm. But I love it. I love my logos. I love the Rewind logo. I love the Wayward World Studios logo. I had a friend actually when I was doing theater. We were collaborators, and she designed a lot of my older stuff too. Um, I haven't talked to her in a long time, but for the most part, I've done all the graphic design for the channel. I don't know
Ooh,
if I don't know.
multi-talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it like or paid attention to like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. I've
vibe.
seen
Okay.
the art.
Hmm.
You've
Yeah.
done so much. It's so cool. I saw you
Yeah.
like I was scrolling and then I saw you like on a pedestal talking on a mic and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
I that year, like going back, because your episode is going to be a little bit about you, a little bit about like the entire year. I'm very interested in learning how your year went,
oh."
since this is the last episode of 2025.
Mhm.
That I was presenting an award in drag. It was the award that I got awarded for last year, when I won the award for it's Spokane Art Awards. It's a local organization here that represents like artists. And at the time, I won the award for inclusion for the podcast back when it was called the Wayward World podcast. And that was the first time I ever went in drag, like was to accept an award.
Oh, that is so cool. Look at
And
you.
I was like,
Congrats.
thank you. Yeah. And then that one on the pedestal, that was me. That was the houndstooth outfit that Candy Muse had. So that was Candy Muse's outfit.
Oh, so
Um,
you bought Candy's outfit.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
yeah, so I I think I'm a little bit well known for it now. I don't think it was one of her most like iconic looks from her
Hmm.
season of Drag Race. I think she was safe actually wearing that outfit. But
Oh.
I just kind of claimed it mostly because I paid $600 for it, so it's mine. But I call
I
it the
mean,
Candy Muse
work,
dress.
diva. Pay that money.
Yeah, it's sitting on
Dragon's
the floor.
expensive.
Exactly. It's sitting on the floor right now. I feel bad. It was ready. It needs to be.
We're busy. Don't get me started on the floor.
Yeah, I right now it's kind of strategic the way everything looks right now. It's if you could see behind the camera, like yeah. Well, tell me about you. Like tell me some of your successes of 2025. Like what name three of them.
Three of them.
Yeah.
let's see. I don't, there's just so much that I forget.
Hmm.
Um,
Like
I've
not
been
maybe
just
not maybe
hustling.
yeah, not like top three necessarily. Like
Top
what
three.
yeah, what comes to mind as like a success to you this year?
I mean, like not dying, not being
Okay.
too depressing.
Hmm.
Just maintaining what I have, I feel like is already a big success. Because I feel like I have a bunch of different social circles, and I really value my time and my friends.
Hmm.
So like I feel like maintaining all of that, I feel like I did a good job and not like ghosting anybody or like not doing what I love, like in drag and like in my hobbies and all that stuff.
Hmm.
Um, I feel like I did a good job. I definitely want to produce more, and I feel like I did a really good job actually producing my first time. And I'm working on the other show in February, and it's stressful, but it's fun. It's fun being the other side of a show for a drag show. And since this show coming up in February is a big variety show of drag, it's really cool to like bring different aspects of the drag community together. I'm also very proud of that. I'm proud of like supporting different aspects of drag, going to different shows. I don't think it was this year, but this past this year or last year, I did a presentation on EGL fashion, how accessible it is. It could be to the queer community, POC community. Anybody can do it. I'm happy for that. What other thing? Um, I performed somewhere that I was really proud of, but I don't remember where. Bad
Oh,
memory.
oh, that's fine. I want to get into the variety show thing because I saw you post it. Yeah, I think you're doing with Indecent. Is that how you say your name?
Yes, Indy,
Okay.
love that girl.
Yeah.
I actually started drag with Indy. She was one of the people that I started in that like contest competition show. So I'm really excited to do this with her. She's really smart for like the back
Oh.
aspect of it. Because when I did
Was she dumb? Like, did you assume she was dumb?
No, no, because
Yeah.
drag queens,
Uh,
drag performers and
that's
how
fair.
they can be a little bit hectic
That's fair.
backstage. They get so into like their feelings.
That's
And
fair.
I like professionalism. I like being in at the show before call time. I like being in my space, not making too much rushes, not being like, so like I like because we're being paid to entertain people.
Hmm.
So I'm very much like that, and I don't expect everybody to do it. Even like the high figures I've seen in the scene and like producers and stuff, I'm like, ooh, bitch, like how
Yeah.
did you not see the file? Like those things. And Indy's actually really, really good. She is professional. She has that business etiquette and I'm really, really excited for this. Like, oh,
Yeah.
everybody's cooking
Yeah.
for this
Tell me
show.
about it. Like, you said you were like, I was reading the poster and it seemed like you were showcasing a lot of different drag. Like, for
Hmm.
example, you have like Queen Andrew Scott, who's like
Yes,
icon from
love
Seattle.
La Diva Más Latina. Come
Yeah,
on,
exactly. But then you have a couple others. I don't think.
Claude, Drag King Realness.
Okay, yeah, Claude. Is it Claude Van Damme? Is it or Claude?
Yeah, he has two drag personas, Edith Piaf and Claude, drag
Oh,
king and
okay.
more like androgynous.
Hmm.
But for this show, he's doing more of a drag king. We also have Viper. Um,
Oh,
and
Viper. Okay.
so Andrew, Viper, Claude, there's one more missing besides me and Indy. Oh my God, I feel horrible. Um,
We'll have the poster up. They'll all be on
yeah,
there.
it's because it changed a little bit. So I'm
Hmm.
like, okay, I'm someone who backed out isn't in there. Oh, Cruella,
Yeah.
Duella.
Duella. Oh, yeah, I know Duella.
Duella is oh my God, I'm so sorry, Duella, if you're here, you're seeing this. I'm so sorry. But she's gonna sing live, and I love that.
Oh,
As a
okay.
live performer, I sing live sometimes, and I love when people showcase that in drag because it's something feasible for drag queens and kings and things. Like people should try it more often, practice
Mhm.
and do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I'm so
I
excited.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of singing drag queens. I mean, like
Mm,
Jinx Monsoon is one that comes to mind. Oh,
mhm.
Louvel, like as a local one.
Yeah, there's one in there's two in Portland. I forget her name. One that plays piano keyboard, and she also sings with her drag sibling, but I just don't remember her name. I'm really bad with names.
That's fair.
So disclaimer with anybody and anything. I'm so sorry. There's also
Hmm.
like 1,010 tabs open in my brain.
Yeah,
So I can't
it's the
pinpoint the
Theoryville.
specific tab.
The concept of tabs.
Yeah,
It's like,
literally. Like just like my phone, I have over 450 tabs open.
dang.
I
No, that's
know.
crazy.
Yeah, I have tabs open for shopping, project. Anyways, I digress. What was it? Yes, the show. It's gonna be at the theater, so it's really exciting to showcase. You've been to drag theater shows. The
Yeah.
difference of it being from a bar is
Hmm.
exciting. Oh,
When is it?
it's February 13 and 14, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It's at 7 p.m. Theater off Jackson.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
Buy your tickets available on my bio.
I'll try to make it. I think the following week I'm actually gonna go see Lady Gaga again in Los Angeles. So, but
Ooh.
I've been weighing on going mostly because like I I'm broke.
I can't
Uh,
believe you can afford that. Like the cheapest tickets is too much for me. I
I
go to $70 concert tickets.
sister
That's me.
sister, let me be honest with you. I cannot afford it. It's on a firm right now, and that's the problem.
I'm gonna see you with four fingers next time. You're gonna be like, yeah, I donated my pinky, you know?
Hmm. Yeah. I just loved the first Mayhem tour. I bought girl, you don't even know how much I bought the LA tickets for, but the Seattle when I went in Seattle, I paid 200 for
Hmm.
a really like it was a balcony, but it was a really good area. Like it was a really good side of the balcony. Like it was
Hmm.
you saw everybody and the stage was far away, but like
Hmm.
it was it was okay. But the
Yeah.
show was just so transformative. It was my first concert. Like
Really? Gaga?
like yeah, Gaga. Well, when I say concert, I mean like a stadium concert.
Oh,
Like it was
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I don't like stadiums. The biggest one is probably I don't know. I forgot what stadium it was or theater or whatever. It was in
Mhm.
it's downtown Seattle. The one where Porter Robinson was in and Paramore. Do
Mhm.
you know which one I'm talking about?
Is it the Climate Pledge?
Probably. That's the biggest arena I'll
Okay.
ever go to. I don't like big, you know. I like small. I like
Yeah.
Showbox, you know. That's where I see Pup and other punk bands. I don't
Mhm.
like big. I like intimate.
Yeah. Gaga show though, the Mayhem Ball, like it was just full of theater and
Mhm.
like the aesthetic of it all. It was very drag. Like that was the perfect one to go to. That was a highlight in 2025 for me anyway. One of them anyway was going to the Mayhem Ball. Um
Slay.
what inspired you to do the variety show? Like, because you're coming off, you did your production for the brunch show.
Mhm.
Like, how did the variety show came to be?
So I'm always spitballing like comments and ideas to my friends and stuff. Just because I have no filter, that's probably a problem. And Andy was like, "I'm down. Let's do it." And I thought, "Oh, okay, she's just commenting. It's nothing's gonna come of it because drag queen kings and things, we just talk out of our ass."
Hmm.
And then she was like following up and actually doing real, like, let's look at this venue, let's get this paperwork, let's look at these people. And it went from ideas to actually working on stuff. And I came off of like focusing on producing my brunch. And then I had to put that on hold because I started doing I worked for a pageant and whatever. Second place, I lost, yay.
What?
But
Second
after,
place is still good.
yeah, but I have nothing to showcase for it, It's kind of like,
Hmm.
second loser. But yeah, so I stopped focusing on my show, producing my brunch to like do that. And then from that, really focusing on, you know, this show with Indy, which we were all kind of already working on it because there's a lot of paperwork and logistics. There's like um lighting, there's screen, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. There's a lot of moving parts. Much more than my brunch,
Hmm.
My brunch is just me and the bar, the kitchen, and maybe there wasn't even a kitten, like
Hmm.
I had my husband do the sound.
Hmm.
Um, and with this show, it's like a lot of moving parts, like Duella's gonna sing live, we have to do sound check, we have to do mic, and we're gonna do that a lot in depth as we're working the paperwork, also
Hmm.
practicing.
Hmm.
So it's a lot, but it's fun, I love
Yeah.
the like the artistry of it all. I like knowing, and actually doing everything, like in my drag, I design like 89% of my shit.
Uh-huh.
I may not sew everything, but you bet your sweet ass that Kuromi wig, I designed it. That My
Yeah.
Melody wig, I designed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I love having my hands in everything, and in now that I'm producing more, I'm like, okay, this is fun. It's stressful, way more stressful than just performing or just coming up with an act or number. Like, girl, like,
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
not for everyone, that's for sure.
Yeah, like I've been a part of that. Like, as I'm a theater major, so I've directed plays, I've stage managed, assistant directed. Like I know what goes on behind the scenes of like a theater production.
Oof.
And it is not for there's a reason why it's called like, Hell Week. If you ever been to it, like if you ever worked in theater production, like it is very crazy. Um
Yes.
like and especially like undertaking something like that for the first time, like I wouldn't have
Oof.
even, yeah, I would have been like, are you guys are crazy. But it seems like it's working out. Like it
Yes,
like
the good thing is that we have each other's backs.
mhm,
Like I'm not stepping over her, she's not stepping over me.
mhm,
And since I've already produced a brunch and been like behind the scenes with friends who've produced our own stuff, and like I get it. I get both sides. And we work really well together. We worked
mhm,
before in other shows, like not necessarily these same roles, but like casts and stuff. So I already know how she can be
mhm.
mentally and like in her artistry. So it's good to know that,
Mhm.
and I
Oh
know her as a person. So
yeah. What's it like working with like different levels of like drag? Because like we mentioned, like you had Queen Andrew Scott who was on La Dragamasa. Was it La Dragamasa or
La
La
drag
Drag
Latina.
La Drag Latina? Yeah.
Yeah,
She's familiar with like the
cameras
behind
and
the like
TV and
camera
stuff.
TV, and then you have
Hmm.
like you guys like different levels of like theater experience, and then
Hmm.
no theater experience. Like how's that? How's it been like working with like the people that you've had?
Well, it's really fun. I feel like I love the faggotry of it all. Like I like
Hmm.
working with queer stuff, with art, and I tend to work with like art stuff, vending and like um in like Anime Expo and Soccer Con and these other like markets. I do artistry, you know, and I've performed and seen the behind the scenes of performing at conventions and stuff like that. So it's kind of easy to do this at a theater in a sense because it's way more professional. There's like not like unspoken rules in a sense, and she's really good, laying stuff out because I'm scatterbrained.
Hmm.
So she's like, okay, we have to do this at this date. We're gonna do this call with like the tech people. We have to turn in this sheet, and I was like, cool. I'll help you with that. I'll do this, or like you let me know when you need that. And easy communication. We're doing great. So far, we're doing great. It's not
Yeah,
Hell Week yet, but I know her and I are gonna do great. It's gonna
yeah.
go a-okay. We already sold 2 tickets since
Okay,
we posted the thing, so hopefully,
I love that. Yeah,
yes,
just remember at the end of the day, it's live theater. Anything can happen, and just
yes. Oh,
like I've been there, even like for live shows, and just everything
mm-hmm.
falling apart. And I don't wish that on you, but there's a reason why we say break a leg. You know.
Yeah, well, I've sang live in different bars, different places, and
Hmm.
singing live is definitely different from lip syncing. And I've noticed firsthand, like
Hmm.
I can sing this song perfectly, but heaven forbid it's like cold or I have a sore throat. The outcome is gonna be so different. I could
Yeah,
turn it campy or I could turn it professional. Like just entertain the people.
exactly. Yeah,
So,
and the people there, they're there to have fun. you know.
Yes,
So
we have to
hopefully we can,
remember that. It's easy to forget. It's because it's our art, you know, you want it to be good, you want it to be perfect. At least I do anyways. I don't know about some people, but
yeah,
that's a different story. Like I want to entertain the crowd, to entertain the people with a specific level of professionalism, you know, and like either I want this number to be making them laugh, or I want this number to make them cry, or I want this to make them gasp, you
mhm,
know. At the end of the day, if they don't do those specific things, as long as they had fun, you know,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. There was a comedian who said, Gabriel Iglesias, who said, um, he kind of goes into a show knowing only like 95% of the people are going to enjoy what he's doing, and then there's always going to be a 5%
Is it
who's
Fluffy?
fluffy.
Fluffy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
I,
him. He's fucking funny.
yeah, he's funny as fuck. I love him. I love see
Yes.
he comes to Spokane sometimes. Um, but like he said he's expecting to entertain like 95% of the audience or 85 or something like around there, and there's always going to be like that
Mhm.
15% that's not going to like what he does, and he can't worry about that like
Yeah, you
percentage.
can't please everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tell me about like
Mhm.
you're younger, like the little kitty, like Kitty Vixen. Were you always this like flamboyant and with like your kawaii stuff and like, or was it like, did you kind of go through the gigs when you were a kid and like trying to figure out who you were?
It's a little mix, because being like in a conservative, not conservative, but you know how like POC families, they have like this whole like religion and like I was very obedient as a kid, but as I was getting into my teenage years, I was like, I want to paint my nails, or like I want more frilly clothes. I can't afford anything, but oh well, I'll manage. And like my mother would be so pissed at me for like wearing eyeliner and like, you know, doing all like the faggoty things. And I came
Mhm,
out really early. I came out like 15, 16 or something.
mhm,
So my mom was really early knew like, oh, this, in Spanish, like saying faggot and like faggotry and stuff is an insult, but it's kind of
mhm,
commonly said, maricon, joterias, like it's like it's a diss, but like depending on who says it, it's more of a slap than a punch. So I grew up with that type of stuff, but I also grew up with my mom knowing like queer guys, like she grew up seeing that, and she when I told her, she would cry, she cried, and she's like, oh, it's a hard life, do you know what you're getting into? It's like, well, I can't choose it,
mhm,
and I've always been very passionate about stuff I like with anime, with like art, I've liked stuff. If I like something now, I'll probably like it in 5 to 10 years. I
okay.
have like tattoos of anime that I watched like a long time ago, and like Sanrio characters. I have a whole Sanrio sleeve. Like,
Dang.
I'm
Okay.
very passionate about stuff.
Mhm,
So like growing up in East LA and then going to the Valley. I grew up in East LA and moved to the Valley in Reseda, Northridge area during my teen years and stayed there until adult. Moved to Seattle, where it was here for a couple months, then moved to Dallas for like half a year, a little over half a year, and then moved back to Seattle. So like I've grown around such a hodgepodge of like community and people that like I love seeping it all in, you know. I love learning. I'm very curious.
mhm,
And yeah, it's just like it's for me it's a natural progression of like tumbling one thing to another, like anime to cosplay, cosplay to like J fashion, like just alternative stuff,
mhm,
I have like such a huge collection of manga, of anime, of like pom pom plushies and toys, Kuromi plushies and toys. I used to cosplay going to Anime Expo in LA, and I kind of it declined because I bought more like Lolita fashion and like drag.
mhm.
You
Yeah.
could see like I have a
All the
lot of
wigs.
wigs. I love hair. This is
Yeah.
my real hair though. This is my real, you like my real hair?
Yeah. No, it's very cute.
Thank
Um,
you.
where did the drag come into it all? Because like you were doing the cosplay and the anime
Mhm.
conventions. Like when did when did those two worlds cross?
I don't remember specifically my very first drag show, but I know it was at Sea Friends in Reseda, California. I saw like a couple shows there, and there was this one queen coming from WeHo that like it would always be a core member. She did like such a cool, polished, like alternative, like gory Halloween number look thing. And I was like, oh, I love this. I want to do it. There's a picture somewhere of me, my friend Jackie, me, her, and my friend Daisy, like either separate or together, like with this queen in the cast. Like, and she was so friendly. Like I wish I knew her name. And but anyways, it just tumbled from there and like slowly going to like more gay bars and like seeing drag shows. And like I really deep dive once I moved here to Seattle because like you're trying to like make
Tea.
life where you grew up in, and it's kind of hard to like do stuff and then like have so many eyes on you. So it was kind of easier here in Seattle,
Hmm.
to be more outlandish and do what you want to do, which I already did, but like not caring.
Hmm. And Seattle is really perfect for that too. You always see
Mhm.
a bunch of weird people like in
Yeah,
the
I
street,
love
and like,
freaks.
yeah, like I've ran into a few like nudists, like in Capitol Hill, like people
I
just
believe
like,
that.
yeah, and I was just like, oh, there's it's not Pride or anything, because like I distinctively remember last year at Pride seeing a guy naked, like just walking on like on Capitol Hill, like right where Queer Bar was, like
Hmm.
actually right outside where the Queer Pride Festival was. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, okay, he's
he's
living his life.
flaccid, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, exactly. But then like I saw these like two or three couple, like they were like, it wasn't Pride, it was nothing, and they were just naked, and I was like, oh, okay.
Well, it was summer
Slacks.
probably, huh?
I don't know. I don't know if it was summer. I just remember the nakedness.
Hmm.
I think I was chilly. Like I
Oh,
think it might have been cold. Like just maybe not like winter time cold, but
wow, they're brave.
yeah. I remember, oh yeah, like actually this year, like again, I think a lot of it's at Pride, but like
Uh,
in Unicorn, I ran into this woman, or I'm assuming the woman, I shouldn't assume the gender, but she wore like this sheer dress with nothing in it. Like there was just completely like nude inside the unicorn. But like the sheer dress was the only thing covering. And like get into it, Diva. Like I love that. I wish I need to be, I want to be the one goal that I have for next year. I want to go to Folsom.
oh, me too. There's so
Yeah.
many events I want to go to. I want to go to
Mhm.
Folsom. I want to go to
You should vend
I,
at you should vend there.
I should vent. That's tough. Like I want to go to enjoy, because I've vented at SoccerCon and Anime Expo, but there's a saying, don't shit where you play or eat or sleep or whatever.
Well, you can
And
shit in Folsom and play in your shit there.
I want to go to have fun first, I'm not
You
into
know?
that piggy shit, but I get what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you just want to
Yeah.
whip it out. You want to just like walk naked with
Yeah.
it with the locals there and just
Yeah, I
have
want to
fun.
top some daddies and maybe play with a twink. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm taking prep and doxy. I'm
I love
ready.
that. I love that. No,
Yeah.
yeah, Folsom is like one of the places that I want to go. I'm hoping I can go next year. I just need to remember. I need to remember. I always forget.
Yeah,
I,
same. That's our problem. There's so many events that are like, oh fuck, we forgot to like buy
yeah.
tickets and flights and hotels and ask for time
Ex
off.
exactly. Speaking of daddies and twinks and like sexual stuff, you got married. I didn't know
Yeah.
you were married.
Mhm.
Tell me about your spouse. Like, who is he? Like, is he part of like the community? And when I mean community, like
Yeah, he
drag
is a
and
faggot. Yeah,
well, he's a
unfortunately.
faggot. Yeah.
He's a man.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I moved to Seattle because of him. Like I was
Oh,
working for him, and then slowly but surely, like his our work relationship became like a more us relationship. And I can't blame him. I'm pretty
oh, you're very
beautiful,
pretty. Very
perfect,
pretty.
Linda Evangelista. But after he got over my craziness and saw like, okay, you're more than just a beautiful body, like we got together. I was very hesitant, not gonna lie, because I knew his crazy ass, and I was like, I don't know, he has the qualities I like in a guy, like he tries, he's persistent, and he's not, like I saw potential too. I'm very much of, don't just take the first glance or what people say.
Hmm.
But yeah, like we met like through that. I worked for him. And then we started progressing in our relationship. Um, so it's nice because we're very open in the of like talking to each other conversation wise. Like we're very forward, we're very mature. um he used to say I'm wiser for my age, but now I act out more so I'm not like too old.
Okay.
um yeah, it's really fun. We, as long as we're responsible and open, we can like fool around and stuff.
Hmm.
Like we're very like communicative, not communicative,
Communicative.
communicative, yeah, English.
Yeah.
uh Yo hablo español, inglés,
Hmm.
segundo idioma, perdón. So yeah, like it's very interesting, it's very fun. He knows my family, I know his.
Hmm.
Um, I'm very open. Like when we're almost like a booger on a wall. When you see me out or you see him out, the other one's gonna be there. It's very rare. I've gone to queer bar by myself, but like I
Hmm.
could literally count it. I've been 4 or 3 times by myself. We're usually together.
Okay.
Or even Tacoma. No, actually, yeah, less than 10 times by myself. Because sometimes he has work and he just stays, but we're usually always together. I feel like I've really helped him open up to being more queer because I like my friends and who I surround myself to be very faggoty. I like my inner circle to be as queer as fucking possible, and he's really grown into that. He's had it all along, but the older generation, like they've lived through it differently, and
How
hearing it through his side, it's really like I wish more people knew instead of just assume a lot. Even he assumes about younger generations. Like, don't assume, talk to
yeah.
people.
How like how old are you two? The
Like
way you're
he
talking.
he is you don't ask a woman her age, but
Th-
you can ask his age. He's
Yeah.
the same age as RuPaul.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you can do the math and like
Wait, are you being
connect the
serious?
dot. Yes,
Oh
I'm very
wow.
serious. He's the same age
Oh.
as Ru, the same
Okay.
generation. He was born in
Oh.
July 14? Oh, fuck. July something.
Oh, you're
14,
really into
15.
the daddies, Diva.
Well, I'm very much community. I've dated all ethnicities, all body types. I've dated more than I've fucked around, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm very much into like
Vibe, spirit.
yes and no. Like I do like a pretty face and a pretty guy, but I do appreciate the human in a person.
Hmm.
Like, I've dated in LA. I used to date often.
Hmm.
I'm not, I don't care if I'm a whore. But yeah,
No, we love horrors, girl. Get into it.
I hate men. I really don't
Yeah.
like men, but at the same time, I'm attracted to men. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah. That seems to be the problem. Like some men are just like it's so hard dating and like just finding people and like
Hmm.
the people you want to date, they just want to fuck. And it's
Yeah.
like
And they're
it's
not
so
honest about it, Like, I'm down
yeah.
if you tell me,
es-
like,
Especially when you're on a dating site and they're like, "Yeah, I don't feel like I want to be dating anybody." I'm like, "Girl, you're on a dating website. What
yes, you're not on Sniffies or Grinder. You're on like Christian Mingle or some shit.
exactly, exactly. No, that's so cute though that you guys are
Mhm.
met and you find connection, even
Yes.
though, you know, I didn't take you for a daddy, like, like in the older, well, this like the spirit, because like you mentioned the Folsom, that's why I was so like into the daddy thing.
What did you think I liked?
I don't know, like I think other kawaii, like,
The thing is
I
with
feel,
if I'm dating someone, they have to have meat. Even if they're a twink, they're a jock, a bear, it's like they have to have meat. I have to like nibble on them. Like
bite them,
um,
like literally bite them or
yes, like yeah, like not
okay.
cannibalistic or anything. Like because I was approached by a twink once, and
Mhm.
I'm not against dating twinks. I've dated twinks before, but he was such a plank that like I
Ah,
couldn't even get past like that. You know,
Okay.
like I was like, okay. And he only liked mainstream anime. And I'm like, oh, this is like, okay, there's no good side to you. They're all red flags, red flags, no
Yeah.
ass. You only like for kids TV anime. What the fuck?
Yeah. And just
Oh
bones.
no, I love ass and tits. Like I
Hmm.
call them titties, but people call them pecs. I don't fucking care.
No,
As
they're
long as they're
titties.
there. Doot, doot,
Yeah.
doot.
I can make mine. I don't know if you could see it, but can like make them
Oh,
dance.
I see! Jiggle
Yeah.
jiggle!
Yeah, like I remember being on a show where I was shirtless and I pitched this to like the director like as like a flirting thing with one of the girls that on the show. And it was Psycho Beach Party by Charles Bush, who's a popular playwright drag queen. Very gay play. And I did that move during the show and someone in the audience audibly said, "What the fuck?" They
Like
were
like
like
they were wet, they were like gushing, like what the
n-
fuck?
no, they're like, "What the fuck?" Like, just out loud, and I can hear it. And I'm trying to like be in character, and I almost broke character because this lady like was kind of just shocked that I was basically my character was harassing this girl, and like I was like flicking my titties, but in the end, I the character his name is Provolone, and he turned out to be gay. You know, he was in a gay relationship with the other surfer person that I can't remember what his name was. But nah, that's always so funny. I like all different body types. Like I don't really care
Mhm.
age, body, like ethnicity. I never really like understood. I did recently though, as I'm like, after a long time of trying to hook and stuff, like I'm starting to realize maybe I'm not as versed as I think I am, you know?
Mm,
Which I thought like,
why?
well, because like I had a like encounter where I was like this guy was a bottom, like he was a super bottom, and he wanted me to be commanding, and I didn't feel comfortable being so commanding. It wasn't like a problem, like I did my best, but it was one of those things where I was like, maybe I'm a bottom, maybe I want to be like pushed around and being told what to do. Like I don't think I could be as like demanding. Maybe if I was like in Saudi Arabia and I was
Mhm.
like still like straight passing and like very manly, I could do it. But I think I've become too much of a faggot. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, like don't
Like,
knock it till you try it. Like
mhm,
there's some things I'll never try, like scatting or whatever, but I'm
yeah.
always down to like try. I There was one guy who did that with me. He was like, "Oh, can you like degrade me and stuff like that?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, of course." And I
Mhm.
was like, "Am I good?" But
Yeah.
like there's only some things that I would try with certain people because
Mhm.
I'm always scared of taking things too far, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. I know in Mexican culture there's the machismo. In Saudi Arabia
Oh
and
yes.
Arabic culture, like there's something like similar. We don't really have a word for it, but
Hmm.
it's you have to be manly, like type
Hmm.
of deal, like the manly aspect of like being a man. Um, but I think I beat the fuck out of it. Like it's gone now. I thought it was
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, there's like that's why I like this certain person because we tried like the whole commanding thing
Mhm.
and I feel like I can definitely do it. I'm a little bit of a sadist, but like in that aspect I could pull it out of from there and be commanding without being like machista or machismo or being like degrading in like in a sexist way, more of in a commanding way. That's why I'm like
Mhm.
never knock it till you try it because you could learn stuff or pull stuff from other stuff. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. So it's like you
Exactly.
never
We're kind of getting towards the end
know.
of the show. We'll do an after show, which I didn't mention, the fast forward, and we'll go over some.
Ooh,
We might change the format of the fast forward to like just talk about 2025.
I'm
But
down.
I want to talk about what next year looks like for you. We're coming into 2026. You have your
Mhm.
show in February coming up, your variety show. What are some of your goals? And then I'll go over some of mine because I have some goals that I want to do.
Perfect, perfect. I have so many.
Okay.
I want to like kind of lean in more into my cosplay drag that I've been like tippy toeing on. Like I've already done Kuromi and my melody. I've done Mandy. I want to do more. I want to do more anime. I want to do more cartoons. I want to produce more. I want to make more opportunities, not just for my friends, but for like the whole community. I want to travel all over the world to perform. Like I've kind of done that a little bit, but I want to do it more next year.
Mhm.
Definitely do makeup, a makeup palette, if not more makeup, like with my brand. I hopefully I doubt it, but never I don't doubt it. I want to make music and music videos. I
Yeah.
want to like I sing live. I want to make my own music. I want to do like punk songs. I don't know if you've ever heard of pop.
No.
I want to do like kind of punk music kind of like that. Showcase my vocals because I can do the Amy Lee range. I want to do that. And I want to connect with like other parts of the community. Like the US is so big that it's
Mhm.
kind of hard to for artists to see you as the person instead of the caricature you present. And I want to connect. Like I'm very much I joke around like community, but I really do mean it.
Mhm.
Like I want us even if people think, oh, we were just coworkers, I was like, okay, but let's be like closer, you know?
Mhm.
I want to bridge the gap like everywhere, like, or at least with like me personally, like make more friends in the community and stuff, and like widen everything with
Yeah.
my show. Hopefully, I'm hoping this show is like a hit and like we can like do a tour or something, get like people from other states to join in and stuff. Cause the convention anime show that I was part of in SakuraCon and in KomoriCon, like the host, Orion, she does that. She does anime conventions and tours with like local performers. And it's like hopefully me and indie show or like it can or it tumbles into something like that, hopefully. I want to do that tour and stuff. So those
Yeah.
are a little bit of what I want to do more in like the drag spectrum, besides
Yeah.
like my personal other stuff that there's also a million and 10 things I want to do.
What are some of your personal ones besides like drag?
I want to go to more events. Like I want to go to Ursula Major. I want to do more like Lolita events. I want to do, travel a little bit more and be less stressed because I've traveled, but it's like a combination of work.
Oh
When I
yeah.
used to go to DragCon, it was more like DragCon UK and LA was like it was less of a vacation, more like okay, like showcase yourself, give them your business card, hopefully you can make connections. And it's really, really hard. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
being a drag artist and not being your typical like cookie cutter, like splits, house down boots, mommy, yes, God.
Mhm.
It's very like, oh, okay, I'm here.
I feel like have you connected with any of like the Dragula people?
I kind of, yeah,
Hmm.
I feel like it's hard to gauge too, because like in person is always different than online. And I feel like with some of them, I've like they've seen me and like, I
Hmm.
try to always be authentic and like very forward. And I don't know if that is always a good thing, because
Hmm.
sometimes I don't think and I just say the first thing that comes out of my mind. I feel like I'm good acquaintance with some of them. Or what was her name? But yeah, I've hung out with some of them. I've talked to some of them. I haven't performed with a lot of them, like
Yeah.
Dragula or Rue Girls, but I've hung out. So I feel like in my mind I'm acquainted and friends with some, but
Hmm.
who knows? Unless
Yeah.
somebody tells me, I don't really know. Like
It sounds like you need a podcast like this because like that's helped me like become like close to like Asia,
Asia
Pi.
Consent, fucking love that bitch.
Yeah, I love her so much. Um let me I haven't put it here. Hold on one second.
Love her. She's a classic anime weeb.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I bought a Pieasia shirt because she was selling those. But
Oh
like
my God,
she
I
sent
wanted
these,
one.
yeah, she sent this letter. It's like my love to Molly. Okay, I'll just read it here. It says,
Yes, yes,
"My
because I'm
love to
like,
Ma yeah, my love to Molly. It was so lovely meeting you at the Dragula tour. I'm still gagged. I will live on forever on your arm because I have a tattoo of her on my arm. I wish you the best in all of your drag endeavors. Please let me know whenever you need anything gorgeous." And then Yeah, I was just like, girl, that's bestie. Like Asia
Yes,
consent. And it was all because, well, not just because I had the podcast, but
you
also
had our
she
guest.
like yeah, well, she's a tattooed on my arm, so
She
um
remembers. She remembers.
she remembers. It was a really good tattoo. It was her glamour look, the one with all the bones.
Oh, that one's so cool. I think
Yeah.
I saw it.
I saw it in
Um,
person. I saw it in
yeah.
person. I had the boule ball. Um, but yeah, you need like a podcast like this to like connect with other
Probably
drag.
yes. I have a very different mindset and sensitivity than other people do because I'm from LA and I've noticed that I say things here and people are like,
Oh,
it's like, because sometimes, with the faggot thing, like I
hmm
reclaim it. And also with Mexican stuff, like, oh yeah, well, I forgot what it was. The context was like beaner or something, or like
hmm
wetback. And I said it, and like some of my white friends were like, and it's
yeah.
like, girl, I don't look
Calm
it, but
down.
yes, trust me, I'm Mexican.
Yeah, no, yeah. The white people always like they gag
Yeah, they
over that stuff.
gag. And I get it, but at the same time, like, damn, bitch, I can't even
Yeah,
reclaim shit.
yeah. No, I'm trying to reclaim 9/11. Like the 9/11 stuff. I know there's
Mhm.
like the San N word, which I don't feel comfortable claiming that one.
Valid.
I've heard people say it to like other Arabs, but like that one's a little too much. That one, even though my dad is like he's borderline like on the darker side of brown, like yeah. Unless I'm like I was targeted with that word as a kid, and I haven't. So, um, but I'll say shit like what was my entrance line? Like I was thinking about entrance lines for Drag Race, and I was thinking, let me think. I'm trying to remember what it was. Um, no, I don't remember it. It was very like 9/11. And I thought it was very funny. I said it while I was high. It's in like an audio recording somewhere. Something about like
Season 11.
yeah, season what season 11 of what?
Oh, because the Twin Towers. I don't know. I'm thinking of something visual.
No, it was like apologizing for this. God, it was so good. Like it was really good. I
You
have it
have to
recorded.
remember.
It's recorded on the phone, but like
Oh,
it
okay,
was
okay.
yeah, I think it would be very problematic. Um
I love that. I
yeah.
that's why I like what's her name? That blonde bitch who's dead. She did plastic surgery. She's a comedian.
That's a lot of them.
Uh, but anyway, she was a little problematic, but like she was funny if you
Oh,
can't
Joan
laugh at
Rivers.
shit.
Joan
Joan
Rivers.
Rivers.
Yeah.
Yes. Love
hmm
her. Love her.
Yeah. My goal for next year, the head to toe outfit in drag, at least two.
Two head to
Um,
toes.
head to toes. I want to do more podcast stuff. I think I might change the aesthetic of the show again,
Hmm.
just to reflect the new year. That's something I've been thinking about recently. I want to get more people on. I need to work. I want to have a more consistent schedule.
Hmm.
I want to travel on my birthday, not to Seattle or LA. I want to go to
Hawaii.
Hawaii. That would be kind of crazy, but I'm thinking like San Francisco or Chicago, and I'm leaning into Chicago.
Oh, Chicago's
Um,
beautiful.
I love Chicago. I the last time I went, it was kind of on a bad day, mainly because like I was like touring colleges for
Oh.
like my master's degree, and like there wasn't really anything going on. It was a lovely time. I had a great time like touring and going out, but I didn't get to experience any queer nightlife. And
Oh.
my goal, because now that I know about the drag scene over there, like I
Roscoe's
know
viewing parties. Yeah.
yeah, that I know Sigourney Beaver, so like I get to see her again. That would be really
Oh,
fun.
love
Uh,
Sigourney.
I love her too, despite everything that happened on Titan. It's all right.
It's
I probably
TV.
my
People take it too seriously. Like
my little problematic fave, you know, like I have to be biased because she's one of the most watched episodes of the show. So, um,
people are just jealous of beautiful people.
no, period. I get that. I also I do want to audition for. I think I'm thinking like Dragula or Drag Race. I would like to audition for one of these competition
Drag,
shows.
do both. Don't pick,
Yeah,
do both. I'm too
maybe.
competitive and like,
Drag Race is too much. I looked at the requirements for Dragula and I was like, this one seems a little bit more in my wheelhouse. as far
Are
as
you
like
gonna eat
prepping.
shit? You're gonna eat like,
Yeah, I can eat shit.
damn, I don't even like giving blowjobs. I can't believe, but that's you, honey. No,
Yeah.
no, we
Nah,
listen and we don't
yeah.
judge.
Yeah. It'll just look it'll be pudding, but it'll look like shit. Um, what was the other goal? Oh, the big one, move to Seattle.
Oh,
it should have been
that's the
this year.
first one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the first one. It should have been this year. It
it's
really should
tough,
have.
girl. It's tough. Money and stuff. Like, I get your like goal. You could definitely do it, but it seems simple, but it's not.
Yeah, I was very close. I should have taken that. I was offered. By the way, like just to update for my audience, because like in the Pianono episode that we're gonna upload here soon,
Mhm.
I said that I would have a big surprise that will change the course of the podcast, and it was potentially moving, and like because I really thought I was gonna get this other job,
Mhm.
and I was like, if I get this other job, this is it, and I know I was gonna get it, but I didn't get it. So
It's
we're
okay.
so we're not moving. Like this would have been not only the last episode of 2025, this would have been the last episode in my room,
Oh,
in
that's
the
your
studio.
room?
Yeah, this is my bedroom.
Oh, wow. It does look like a studio.
Yeah.
I need to send you some links to my prints so like you can have
Mhm.
one too.
Yeah, like it's nice having the divas up there, but like also have like I don't know if you could see it, but these are the Dragula from the Dragula tour. Were you at the
It's a little
Dragula tour?
blurry.
Yeah.
Huh?
Were you at the Dragula tour?
Yes, I went to
You
the
went to the one
one
in Seattle this
in
year?
Seattle. Not this year, the year with what's her Nihuru?
Nidohuru. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
The nu-
Nidohuru. Yeah,
yeah,
she's
the number was okay.
okay. That's fair.
No.
I saw her at the Boule Ball and she was naked. Like she was completely head to toe.
Beautiful,
Oh, we're
beautiful.
gonna
My
have
favorite one
dogs.
was their Halloween
They are
one.
the boys. Yeah.
Babies! Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, and with that, we're probably going to end the show here soon because I have to babysit those dogs for my mother's Christmas party downstairs.
Valid, valid.
Yeah, they're kind of chaotic. Charlie, boys, yeah, they kind of want to
Hola,
go downstairs.
chicos.
Yeah, they can't hear
Oh,
because I have
just
my
like my
headset on.
dog. My dog's
Yeah,
deaf.
well, like it's because I have the headset on, so they can't hear the
Oh,
camera. Um, but anyway, Kitty, thank you so much for being on the show.
of course.
Yeah, if like you have the upcoming show, we'll do posters and we'll post in the description like because
Slay, thank you,
the episode
Diva.
will definitely come out before
Before my
um
birthday,
oh, when's your birthday?
February 8th. February is
Oh,
a wild month.
yeah, the episode will definitely come out before February, let's just say that. um
Yay.
but where can people find you in real life if they're in Seattle? Like do you perform often? Like how
I
can people like
perform
connect with you?
everywhere, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint me. I don't have like a what's the word called? I don't have like a specific place.
Mhm.
I perform in February. I'm going to be in that theater, and I'm also going to be at Valley Village in not West Seattle, in Cap Hill, not Cap Hill, International District. Also in February, I forgot the date for that. In January, I'm going to be in LA. I'm doing a Buffy show. That's going to be fun. Just don't remember dates. But I post everything. I post everything and repost everything.
Okay,
Yes.
and then where can people find you online?
I have Instagram, Queen Kitty Vixen. I have a TikTok, Kitty Vixen with like two X's, I believe. I just started it. I'm like, this
Mhm.
seems fun, but it's time consuming and I get distracted. So besides my Instagram, my TikTok, also my shop, keep Kawaii for life. I sell my drag merch there and other stuff that I make and sell. So
Mhm.
please support.
Yeah, link tree will be in the description below.
Yes,
Yeah,
community.
exactly. Well, thank you again, Katie, for joining the show. And Wayward Artist, thank you for watching the last episode of 2025 of The Rewind here on Wayward World Studios. Um, it's been a great year. We've had amazing guests on the show. Um, some of the best, like local talented people, like independent artists on the show, and some of the best drag reality TV stars ever, from Asia Consent to Anti Heroin, Pie. Um,
Love pie.
Yeah, love Pie. Pie is amazing. Desiree Dick, that episode is really great. I love that episode. We'll get more into it in the after show. We'll spend like 5 or 10 minutes with Kitty to kind of go over the rewind and maybe like talk about other things as well. So stay tuned for that. I know I haven't uploaded any of the other after show stuff, but we might be changing how we do that show. This is probably going to be testing the waters for that. But in the meantime, you could support me on Instagram. I am 1-800-THUMALI on Instagram. Uh, or I guess TikTok too. I'm 1-800-Thumali as well. Or I don't remember what it was. I want to post more on TikTok, but Instagram is where it's at. Um, and then Wayward World Studios, you can find it here on YouTube where you're watching it right now, or on podcast services everywhere. I'm excited for 2026. So let's get into it. And Wayward Artists, without further ado, happy holidays and good luck.
Oh,
Bye.
bye.
All right. We are. Do you need to go get water or anything before we do the after
Um,
show? Because it's